Args. How are you?
I'm good, mate. Yourself?
Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all.
That's good. Do you know, after last week, someone suggested you looked like a lifesaver. I was going to call you the Hoff, but you've gone and changed your outfit, so can't do that now. Can ask you to do your best Baywatch run.
It's still a compliment.
It is. It is. What have we got planned today?
So, other than the cotton starting to grow rather nicely behind us, almost all of our crops are ready. So we've got chickpeas and barley to harvest. So we've either got fields at the top of the map, or there's another 3 down at the bottom. But I think we'll go for the ones at the top today.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. So what are we going to do? Pack up combines, drive over, truck on course, auto drive?
Yeah, I think just distance from the fields to the farm. We're going to put it in the bins because it's not the best price at the moment. So yeah, probably the truck shuttling back to the farm makes sense.
We take both trucks over even.
Oh, actually, that's a good point, isn't it? Yeah.
That is a good point. Excellent. All right. Well, sounds like a plan. Guess if we run out of things to do, we'll have some tillage to do and that as well. That field we harvested last time and the ones we'll harvest today. And what else is there? There's quite a lot of crops we can actually get planted in the window we're in at the moment too, isn't there?
That's right, yeah. We can do double plant on quite a few, so we'll have a look at that as well.
Very good. Busy. Let's go get to it. Might take some trucks over first and I'll come back for the combines.
All right, sounds good.
Excellent.
I'll see you over there.
Yep, we'll see you over there. Yes, hello everyone. Welcome back to Aussie Farms with the Farm Sim guy and myself. He's looking pretty dapper again. He's enjoying having his legs out at the moment, whether it's a good thing or not, but... we said we were going to take 2 trucks over. I think we've got another semi in there. There it is. Go and grab that one. I'm going to take the green one here. It is decidedly... Well, it's actually not too dirty at the moment. Trailer definitely is. Needs a wash. We need to work on that. But there we go. We're going to jump up in here. FSG get backed in and out of our way. And then we'll head on over to the field. So we, as we said... Lag there. As you said, we're heading on over to the chickpeas up in the town, so that'll be a bit of fun. One smaller field and then the bigger one. Interesting shaped field, so it'll be interesting to see how this goes. And I have absolutely no clue on the yield potential of chickpeas, whether we're going to be chasing ourselves around a little bit with grain cart like we did last time, or whether we're going to be able to take a little bit more leisurely and just unload into the trucks as we go around. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens when we get down there. Anyhow, the crops ready to harvest around the farm at the moment, or around the neighbourhood. A few of the neighbouring farmers have crops here ready to go, so busy time around Aussie farms for everyone. Here we are, chickpeas on our right. Nice bright field of sunflowers there. What I was thinking, we might head down here with the trucks, go and park them up in between the 2 fields. We've got a way we can get out at the other end if we need to, and that way we get down here with the combines, we can unload on the go with them besides the fields. Just have to grapple with that lag. I've got something doing in the background which I'll go and fix to try and avoid that, but here we go. Back up there. FSG coming in behind us. Leave that one there, and we will head on back over to the farm and go and grab some combines. You're matching the trucks today, FSG?
Not intentionally.
Not intentionally. You've done a good job.
Not intentionally.
I was just saying on the way over here, I have no idea how these are going to yield, whether we're going to be racing around like we have the last couple of fields with trying to keep the combines moving, or whether it's going to be a little bit more leisurely.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the field info. Well, certainly we did a good job because we're bang on the expected yield. 4.5 tonnes to the acre, it's suggesting.
Right.
So potential harvest quality 127,000 litres.
Okay.
That's field 15 behind you. So yeah, we should be all right. I was just wondering if we brought auger wagons down, or actually if we go up and down, we should be able to dump in the trucks at the end of each row.
That was my thoughts, I reckon. We'll give it a go and see if we can just unload in the trucks on the way rather than having to grapple with a grain cart as well.
Yeah, it might not make it full headland round, but other than that, we should be all right.
Yeah, sort it out. Righty-ho. Oh, start the walk back. Go get some combines.
Yep.
Race ya. Haha, he's actually running. Now, first things first, I'm just having a look. We've got about half a tank of diesel in this. We need to disconnect the header, get that unfolded and hooked up on the back, but I wonder if I might actually go and refuel this while we're parked over here. That way, if we take it all the way down to the other field, rather than bring it back in between, we don't have to worry about it. So that unfolded. There's our header. Got a lot of that. Oops. That disconnected there like that. Now, we need to fold the combine up. We can. Don't think it's going to do anything. Let's just head on over here and get some diesel into this inconveniently parked tractor. Look, we can get close enough to fill up with some diesel. Doesn't look like it. Right, gonna move this tractor, get out of the way, and get the combine topped up. Alright, there we go. That's better. Getting some diesel into it. So we'll get this all the way to the top, and then we'll go and hook up to the header and make our way over to the field. Safety first and all that. Got the flashes and hazard lights all going. Only got a small part of the main road we need to cross, so hopefully we can get across that without too many dramas. FSG must be up in front of us somewhere. Quite see him, but be up that way. Didn't see him back in the yard anyhow. We'll catch him when we get down there, just as we clip the edge of our cotton field. Not ideal. Right. Let's get over and make a start on these chickpeas. Alright, a little bit of care as we try and negotiate the road. Can't even see that way, need to be able to lean forward. But we're definitely clear here on the right. In the wing mirrors, I can't even see that. There on the left, let's just hope that any traffic is waiting for us. Let's go for it. Can't see anything in the mirror there. That's pretty handy. Get in here before we ladder into that hole, and let's head on down here and get things unfolded. FSG's already looks like he's up and started, judging by the dust coming from the back of the combine. Look at that, kind of a little area we can get in and get our header hooked up with just a little bit more space. Decent. Yeah, get ourselves turned in. Right over here, this is a little field here on the right. Judging by the section FSG's just taken off, not going to take very long at all. So I wonder if it's even worth starting in this one. I might go and start in the one over the road, but we'll give FSG a yell. See what he reckons. Just this hooked up first. Right in there against the header. Perfect. That folded up. Combine unfolded. And yeah, we'll give FSG a yell and see what we're going to do. Argsy at FSG.
Go ahead, mate.
Not really worth me starting in the field with you, is it? You'll get this done pretty quick. Start on the big one.
Yeah, I think that makes sense, mate. It's yielding very low as well. I think we'll barely fill both trailers at this rate.
Oh, is that right? Okay, that's good to know. I was worried we might not get around the field, so see how far we get. Alright, there we go. It's good to hear. It's while it's yielding low, hopefully it's worth a good penny when we come to sell it. But let's just lower the header. Get on in here and start harvesting our first ever chickpeas. Another virgin crop, one I haven't dealt with before, so good to get in and try these out. So, long rows this way. I think we'll go through, set our GPS up, and get into it. And with that, we are pretty much done. A couple of little bits to tidy up. Just see there, always difficult when you're turning in on these sharper corners or angled headlands to make sure you pick everything up properly, but we didn't actually take proper pick headlands off either. It was a little bit of a messy field to harvest. In the end, we couldn't quite get all the way to one end or there and back on one load, so I was kind of trying to figure out the most efficient way to do it without running the combine back loaded all the time, because it would have chewed through some fuel. But there we go, all finished. SG's been managing the trucks very efficiently. The yellow one must have taken that off to unload. He's got his combine all set and ready to take down to the other fields. I think we're going to run them down to the bottom of the map, down to the barley fields, and leave them set up there for probably next time. But we're not going to carry on getting into those just yet. But I will get this last little bit here. Could you believe it? The hopper was 100% full, and that's all that was left. Little frustrating things like that. It'd be great to be able to just plough through that and take a little bit of a 1%, 2% hit. Something on yield for running the risk of getting some crop on your cab. But here we go, all done. It's unfolded. Spin ourselves around here without trying not to hit the trailer. Yeah, without hitting it. Get ourselves unloaded, and then we'll go and take the header off and get things set up to run down to the other field. There's the header all hooked up now. We're going to try and navigate our way down through the back roads or the farm tracks. Trying to avoid taking this out on the road. Pretty sure we can head across this way, get to the irrigation ditch, and then we can get down and head basically down through the farmyard where the sheep are, past the barn with the bales in it, and get all the way down to the bottom without even going on the formed roads. So that'll make it easier, not having to avoid any traffic with this rather big wide combine. So down here at the fields, the barley here on the left, looking very nice actually. Across there, of course, we've got the chickpeas down in the bottom corner. The other field of barley over the other side, but I reckon we'll pull this off here on the grass and leave it here. That'll be a good spot to possibly get the header hooked up. We have enough space to manoeuvre in and get that done. Leave that there. I can see if SG's parked the truck right down the far end. Not a bad spot to have it. We can have one on each end, and then we have to unload into them at each end rather than trying to get there and back in case the crop yields too much. But we're going to leave that there. Let's go and find whether there's a truck or another combine that needs to move. Looks like we've been left a truck here. You can see FSG heading over through the sunflowers or around the back of the sunflowers. Head on down to the field as well. So leave him to do that, and we will make our way back over to the yard, get this dumped into the silo, and then take this truck down there as well. I've got to admit, I'm kind of intrigued to see how many chickpeas we ended up harvesting off that field. Felt like a good amount. 3 full truckloads plus 70 or so thousand litres in this one. So it should be well over 300,000 litres. Maybe how big these trailers are. 90? Right, that's us all dumped out. Let's go and have a look. 234,000 litres. A little bit less than I thought. I was a little bit optimistic. But look there, 174 grand when we sell it at its peak price, $745. So that is a bad bit of money. Add our canola up there, 230,000. Already got $400,000 worth of crops sitting in there in our silos. So that's very promising. Right, that cover, put it back on here, and head on down to the fields and get these all parked up. I've brought this truck over here to the other side of the field. Look at it if we have to unload it. Handy having one at each end. Get the cover off that, get it all unrolled or rolled up. Once that's done, things turned off, and go and find where FSG is. Assuming he's gone back to the yard. There's combine over there, the other truck. My combine. Like I said, only assume he's gone over there. Have a quick look in here though. Not far off the yield potential of 125%, 122. Probably down to needing the rolling, which we didn't do. We don't have a roller. And otherwise, very good looking crop. Likewise over the other side here, the chickpeas. Again, another good looking crop. You're not wasting any time?
No, not hanging around here. You want to take that one?
I don't mind. I can go grab the other one if you want.
No, I don't mind.
Alright. Yeah, I'll jump in it. Are we just going to go and do the fields we were just in, or go and do the one we harvested last time?
I was thinking the ones we just did, but to be honest, mate, I'm not fussed. Whatever you fancy.
Okay. Yeah, well, let's go over and get those turned over, and that one's a good one close here by the yard when we've got nothing to do, so.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, over there.
Alright, dude.
What a legend. Got us all hooked up here with the 60-foot Kelly Diamond Harrow. So I'm looking forward to trying these. We haven't actually used them in anger at all yet. Haven't used them on any map. So yeah, looking forward to getting them into the field and seeing how they go. I'm just going to get pulled straight here into the field, get this unfolded. Now, I do know the animation on this is a little bit weird because it disappears, but I can only imagine. I'm going to animate those discs and everything like that. They look great with the sag on them when they're folded up. Be quite an undertaking. So once it gets unfolded, see those will all reappear by magic. Then we'll be good to go. Here we go. So look at the size of this thing, massive. Then get that lowered down, and we're off and cultivating. That's pretty impressive. We're going to cover this land in no time. Look at the speed we're doing it at as well. Racing through it. PSG just about to come in with the other one. So this is working out pretty well. Pretty good tool. 16 miles per hour. Flying. Alright, there's FSG. He is all up and going. Concentrate on where we're going. Very hard to stay right against the edges, but yeah, get this sorted out. Going to cover the ground in not too much time. We'll be racing around this field. Get this one done very, very quickly, and we'll be able to jump into the other one. So let's carry on. We'll see when we're done. These things are rapid, and well, they do a good job, and you cover some land in a big hurry. We're all done there. FSG is there, but we're finished. We've just chewed through that field like it didn't even exist. It's good. Right, we'll go over and have a chat to him. I just want to go and get this little piece right here on the edge of the field. Can't do a perfect job everywhere and then just have that sitting there, but we'll get that done. We'll go over and have a chat to FSG, but I think it might just about be the perfect spot for us to wrap today's efforts up. They weren't messing about, were they, FSG?
They were. They really weren't. That was some fast farming.
Certainly was. 60 feet wide and 16 miles per hour. I could get used to that any day of the week.
Yes, absolutely. No, that was very quick. So, but another good job done. Those fields ready to go again.
Yeah.
In one episode, not bad.
Yeah, it is good. 170 grand worth of crop on the bins as well, if you've had a look.
I did check that, so yeah, we're looking good. No pressure to sell at the moment. We've got a bit of cash in the bank, so we'll just hold on to that.
That's right, we will. And wait till the price is right. Cool, well, I'm going to take my tractor back over to the yard and pack things up, and we'll catch you next week for some barley harvest, I guess.
No worries, mate. I will follow you back.
Of course, unless we try and get these fields planted again. One of the crops we can plant. We'll figure that out.
Well, exactly.
Do what we do next week.
Nice choices to have.
It is. It's a luxury. Excellent. All right. Well, you have a good rest of your week, and we'll catch you soon.
Likewise, buddy.
All right. See ya.
Take care. Bye, mate.
Well, there we go. Another productive episode. A couple of fields harvested. A couple of fields cultivated, tilled. Not sure what you'd call it when you're using something like this, but these were impressive. Might just about be my new favourite piece of tillage equipment. just for that speed and that size. A little bit difficult to manoeuvre, but I don't think being on the back of these tractors, these 2-track tractors, helped. Just a little bit too twitchy. It was quite easy to get things out of alignment and then try and get back in the right spot. But all in all, successful day, and it was nice to try something out with some new bit of kit that we haven't used before. So we'll carry on next week, back with more harvesting, maybe some planting. We'll see what takes our fancy when we get on, and we'll just roll with it. So tune in, see what we get up to next time for tonight. But for today, thank you all very much for watching. As always, I hope you have enjoyed that episode from the Farm Sim Guy and myself. Catch you in the next one.